Hey, it's Bitty Penny. Welcome to my channel. Let me clear my throat. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys are doing well. I am waking up. I did not sleep well last night. It was a tossing and turning kind of night for me. So I'm getting a little bit of a late start for like 5 a.m. Bitty Penny, but not for a normal person. For a normal person, this is still early. Look what came in the mail. Oh my gosh. And then right away, I want to make this. Just right off the bat, I want to make those. So, I have a bunch of paintbrushes because I wanted to make altered paintbrushes. I have one that I made. Let me grab it. Now, oh my gosh, my craft room is such a mess. You can see it. You can see it from wherever you are. But yeah, I was wanting to get into making altered paintbrushes for a while, and I made this one with a Dreams Etc. kit. This was last year that I made this, and I even dipped it, like I put glue. Well, I dipped it, this was a brand new paintbrush that I got from Lowe's, and I just made it look aged. And then I dipped it in paint, and then I put a little glue and put like gold flakes on it and decorated it with paper and stuff. This hangs in my craft room. So this is the only one I've ever made. This was a big deal years ago. Years back, people were making these like crazy. But this may be one of my favorite versions. I really love this. But I wanted at one point to have altered paintbrushes kind of throughout my craft room. And I've seen people do amazing ones. Tiffany Solero, she used to do them. If y'all are familiar with her, she's mostly a card making now. But she used to make them, and she did an amazing job with hers. But there's a lot of other people too. And anyways, this cover got me excited again. And I want like a vase of them now. And I don't know if you're anything like me, but I happen to have old abused paintbrushes with, you know, they're basically almost like glued together. This would be a really good candidate for it. I used to do, before I got into card making, for most of my life, I have painted pictures, you know, painted and done artwork on canvas. So I've gone through in my lifetime more paintbrushes than I probably should have because I didn't maintain them. But I am proud to say this is currently the only one I have that is rugged and abused and neglected, but it's kind of beautiful, and I've kept it as a reminder to take care of my things. So this is its current condition, but I think this will become one of these. We're not doing this today. I had it on my desk and I wanted to show you guys. I also picked these up from Amazon because that's the only one I have that is in that condition. And I don't plan on letting my other paintbrushes get in that condition. I picked these up from Amazon. You can get these from Lowe's. I just didn't feel like going, or Home Depot. I just didn't feel like going that day, and this was a good deal. I got 16 of these for $6. So I felt like that was a pretty good deal, something I was fine paying. So now I have a box of them, and you know, I can make it look weathered and aged. So I definitely want to do this project eventually. I just love that. I just love that. Like I said, we're not doing this today, but I did get this in the mail. earlier this week, and as soon as I saw the cover, I was like, that's it. I'm getting some paintbrushes, and I'm doing this project with everyone. Of course, there's a million other awesome projects. We did a project. There's the page, you know, she's talking about using old ones, vintage ones. I'm not going to go that far. I'm not going to like source vintage paintbrushes to make this project. Obviously, I went a different route. But I love the way they came together. And I do happen to have, and now I'm looking for them. I had them out the other day, but I don't know where they are. I do have some from like the Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna look there in the future to see if they have the smaller wooden ones, so I can make these smaller ones as well. So this idea was from Kim Collister. Kiss your brain, Kim. These are amazing. I just love them. Anyways, I'm real excited about these. And I've only breezed through this. As soon as I get it, I tear open the package and I go through it real quick like. But this might be one of my favorites that I've gotten in a long time. I definitely think it would be fun to go through and make a bunch of tags with my scraps, things like that. Yeah, I just loved that this was very like mixed media, lots of different styles. We can go through this later together if y'all like. I used to, in my junk journals, I used to make like a fragrance tag and would put a fragrance tag in it. I stopped doing that actually because I know some people are really sensitive to that, and I didn't want to like trigger someone. I know someone with chronic fatigue syndrome, and they are triggered by scent. So I thought about that and thought, well, you don't always know where these journals are going or who they're going to. So I stopped putting scent in mine. I want to say good morning to all of you beautiful people that I love so much. Hello, Miss Vicky. Good morning. Good morning, Susan and Kate and Linda and Karen and Dawn and Blessed Tree Hugger. Hello, hello, hello. And Miss Jennifer's here. Hi, Jennifer. From California. Oh my gosh, girl. It is too early to be watching my shenanigans, but I'm really glad you're here. Look at this. Oh my gosh, can we make this? Yes, we can. I loved this article. Okay, I said we're not gonna go through the whole magazine. Okay, but I'm just gonna share this one and then we'll go, because you might want to go pick this one up. I have subscribed to these for years and not shared them on my channel and not made any projects. They just sit on my shelf and I go and look at them sometimes. And that's the extent of it. But this year I decided I was going to keep subscribing and make the things. And this thing right here has got my name all over it. Now, there's a lot of fabric in here that I'm not sure. I could see my friend Mary C doing this because she loves to do fabric and on cards and stuff. And I think I might. I mean, I love to do fabric on cards too, but I love that there's like a granny quilt back here. This is Gloria Vanderbilt. And I loved the idea. I have this, let me go get them. I have this book. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get the book because I want to show you what I'm thinking. have another one, but I can't find it. I think it's because it's lost in my craft room. But I've got these books for my daughter and I to read through, and we keep them in the living room, actually, on the entertainment center. So sometimes we can just pick one up, and I got them because we can just read a quick story about someone, and you know, it's just a page. Just read a page before you watch something. It's like reading before television, you know. Josephine Baker. But I thought, so this one, Ella Fitzgerald, is Little Leaders, Bold Women in Black History. But also we have Girls Think of Everything, Stories of Ingenious Inventions by Women. And this one's really cool. It talks about the woman who came up with like whiteout. She was a typist, obviously. The Post-it note, Scotch Guard. Miss Patsy came up with that. And so it's just Kevlar was by Stephanie Cowlick. Mary Anderson, windshield wipers. Way to go, Mary. Chocolate chip cookies. Hello, Ruth Wakefield. We need to tip our hat to you. And yeah, so this is like different inventions that women came up with. Look at that artwork. Was this not meant to be my book or what? But I thought it would be really fun to kind of do a series. And then this is Women Who Dared. 52 stories of fearless daredevils, adventurers, and rebels. Yes, my kind of ladies right there. So, and then I have one about 52 women in art. A lot of women I've never even heard of. But this is such a great series. This one in particular is, they have a whole bunch of different ones. And I love it. And I thought, how cool would it be? Because this person, I haven't read the article, obviously, but she writes about Gloria Vanderbilt over here. So she's saying in the very first sentence here, and this is by Lynn Perella, although my studio library is full of books, mine too, you'd trip over them if you came in, I also create my own idea binders on favorite topics and artists. Each volume has page after page of clippings, sketches, articles, magazine snippets, and more. And so I can't wait to read what she's going over here in her creative process and how she arrived at creating these. But I do love the idea of making a series that would, I could pick some women who dared, pick women in Black history, pick women who were artists, and dedicate a little, you know, a 5x7 card or whatever to them. And I think it would be so fun. So I thought this was really, really cool. She has one for Iris. So she has one of different women, and I would love to do the same thing. There's one for Andy. It doesn't have to be just women. You know, I do those, I just, I found that series and thought it was really cool. Something fun to share with my daughter. I kind of do the same thing for my son who, you know, I like to share a similar thing with him. Okay, so that is the new Somerset Studio, an interactive mixed media journal. Yeah, it's so cool. I love this. Okay, this is definitely like my favorite in a long time. Okay, they don't always hit me as hard as that one did as far as like excitement and inspiration. But that was a winner. Okay, y'all, I finished my Christmas cards yesterday that I was working on. I finished these last night. I'm tired because I did all the things yesterday. I watched Craft Roulette. I went to the grocery store, and it ended up taking 2 hours to go grocery shopping. My hubby called me when I was pulling into the neighborhood, and he's like, "Are you okay? Where are you?" Yes, I'm fine. Here's my finished card. So y'all saw me make these three, so I just zoomed kind of right past them. Or maybe you didn't, but I made these three in a live yesterday. And then I sat down. I already had everything done. All I had to do was glue pieces on because my backgrounds were done, my mats were done, my bases were done. I just had to glue on ephemera. And so I just sat and did this last night when we were all together. It was real easy. But now I have 10 Christmas cards done. So I can check Christmas in July off as a success, which always feels good. Those are how they turned out. I love them. Okay, so those are the Christmas cards. I've officially done Christmas in July. Yippee. Okay, that's not all. I told you yesterday I mentioned that this morning we'd be finishing things up. I have all of my postcards done for July. I did it. I did them all. I'm back to being ahead of schedule, but I don't have them glued in. But let me show you. I have them done. So I'll show you my postcards real quick. I am gonna do a final flip through of this, just so everybody can see everything. I crossed the finish line. Almost. I mean, I finished the postcards, but I still have to do my last 2 pages in the journal to hold them and to finish Junk Journal in July. So basically, I'm just trying to complete things. I'm on the final stretch of July. It's July 27th. And I think that this kind of motivation that I have comes from being in the Crafty Goals collab, because it gives me more motivation to finish projects on a monthly basis. You may not have that same kind of like goal or, you know, need for that, but I certainly do. I'm just going to make sure these are in the right order. Okay. So number 25 was the American, this was a postcard from Timberland Shoes. And it said, "The American dream will always be there for you, but your own dream, if you listen, is much bigger." And I couldn't cover that up. I was like, that's awesome. So I just put my jelly print below it. And these girls are tooting their own horn, and they're all about their dreams. So, and they've got each other's back. I don't know. I just really like these. It's real simple. It didn't take long at all for me to put this together. And then this is a gel print as well. And I've got my number 25. And for these, I was using, for the most part, 25. The Junk Journal July prompt was tea-dyed. I'll just put that on the page. It didn't, when I found this, I was just like, well, that's it. Day 26 for Junk Journal July was shade. And I thought it'd be interesting this was an artist postcard that I cut apart their artwork. And I kind of have this man who's kind of sitting in the shade of this art installation, which is kind of like trees. I don't know. It's kind of abstract, but I also really love it. So there's that one. Day 27 today for Junk Journal July. Mary, I was just talking about you. Are your ears burning, Mary? I don't know if you were here for it. But look at this, Mary. Real quick, y'all, because this made me think of Mary right away. Look at that. This is from the Somerset Studios. This is all quilted, Mary. And then and then she put paper on it. And then there's more fabric. I loved the charms on her dress. I just love everything about this. And anyways, Mary, this made me think of you. Made me think that's something Mary would like to do too. Okay, glad you're here. I know you should be sleeping. Oh, thanks. You'll like the Christmas cards. Yay. Yes, Dawn. I know, right? Dawn said, I watched Craft Roulette too, hoping to make a card today. Can't stop thinking of the Mad Hatter Tea Party for colors. Yeah. Oh, thanks, everyone. Oh, wait. Mary, you're saying gold medal for me. Wait till you see my last card. So day 27 was poetic for Junk Journal July, and I thought this was fun. The Muhammad Ali, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, and just used a gel print, you know, collaged a little. I don't know. I put 3 stars on it because I kind of wanted, like, he'll knock somebody out and make them see stars, you know, and then I kind of wanted it all floating around. Because, you know, like the cartoons, they always depict, you know, someone getting boxed and everything's floating around their head. So I was just kind of going off that for my inspiration. I feel like I'm having a hard time of showing it, but that's that one. What a drastic jump. That's my brain for you. Number 28, buttons. And I made buttons out of gel prints. These were super fun. So I grabbed my 1-inch punch and I grabbed my gel prints and I just punched them out. Oh my gosh, it was a lot easier than this. I need to get a new 1-inch punch, y'all. This one's all, I've had it for years and it's dull. It's really dull. It doesn't want to cut anything anymore, but I muscled through. Then I used my smallest punch here on this doodad. And I made my own buttons out of gel prints. And then I just took like a fine liner and went around the buttonholes with a fine liner to kind of emphasize those like that. Yeah, and I just made some gel print buttons. This also behind her is a gel print. And then I used these 2-cent stamps, but I added an 8 at the end of them. They're printable, they're not real. And then I put some lace on. I think Cheryl sent me this lace. I'm like 99% sure. Or maybe it was Catherine Paul, but I think it was Cheryl. And made some buttons. So this one was buttons, and this girl's from Dreams, etc. Number 29 was contrast. And this is when my son yesterday, all day long, bless his heart, I love him to pieces, was like, because he's been asking me for the last couple of days, like, when you go in the grocery store, when you go in the grocery store. So yesterday he asked me in quicker, more rapid fire, when you go in the grocery store. So this is me. Yeah. Anyways, so last night I was sitting here making these while I was watching Craft Roulette. So I was trying to be in the chat with y'all in Craft Roulette, but I was also trying to get these done. So I was definitely crafting. And this one I chose for contrast. I thought there was already a lot of contrast in these buildings. I added a little bit of gel printing to it. I added another building for contrast. And then I thought the farmers in the city was a good contrast. So that's that one. The Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. This one is supposed to be shine. And so obviously there's shining, reflecting lights on the water. There, the robot is shining, and it's a battle, y'all. It's a battle. That's me again. I don't wanna. Okay. Finally is my crossing the finish line of being a Craft-A-Lanch champion and doing this challenge. I have created so many scraps, so much stuff, and it I created a lot of Craft-A-Lanches to do all 31 postcards. So that's me skiing across the Craft-A-Lanch of supplies for day 31. So that was fun. That was a fun one to end on. So those are the ones, I made all of these during Craft Roulette last night. I was just knocking them out. I did all of these, and I didn't even stay for the whole show. I did all these in an hour. I was a girl on a mission. Fun and easy buttons. That's right. This is the wrong side. So this is the right side? No, that's not the right side. This has got to be the right side. Here we go. Okay. So what I need to do now is come in and do Junk Journal July and fill in the pages, make pockets. These are the last pages that I have, and I think it'll be plenty. Oh, y'all haven't seen this either. Okay, where you and I left off was here, right? So this is where we left off. Yes, yes, yes. And I did this on my own time. The prompt for this was ephemeral, which ephemeral, let me just read it to you. Kim, good morning, my dear. Like real morning. Like real early. Lasting for a very short time, fashions are ephemeral. So ephemeral was the prompt, and I looked that up because I was like, I don't even really know if I know what ephemeral was. I thought this art was very ephemeral, and y'all, if y'all were in the live with me, then you know I was really just not drawn to this picture at all. And I had found it in my sticker book as well, and I don't know why, I just don't really like it, but I think there is a certain part of art that is supposed to challenge you, and I think it's healthy to find pieces that do challenge like your taste or challenge your perception of art. I think it's very eye-opening. So I chose to put it in my book, and it was a postcard that I cut and made a pocket. And then I thought all of this was pretty ephemeral as well, like robots. That's technology is always changing. Tools, technology, toys, and taste. Those are all ephemeral. So technology, toys, and taste are ephemeral. I just put that on the back. So that was day 24. So now I think I can just tuck day 25 in there like that, because it's a pretty good size pocket. And then I'll be able to fit everybody else in. I've got to create a pocket for this little flap too right here, and then she'll probably go in that pocket, and then create a couple of pockets back here for my last 3 cards, and that's it. This will be done. I don't know if we'll do that today, but let me catch up on what you guys are chatting about. Cut foil with my punch, it'll sharpen it. I've heard that. Should we try it? I'll go get some foil. I happen to have some. Mary stopped at that couple's farm. How cool, Mary. Oh my gosh, Mary, please tell me you're going to like scrapbook and memory keep your awesome trip. Why is this page blank? This is one we haven't gotten to yet, right? Yeah, okay. This couple's farm. How cool. I love that. The American Gothic house, yes. Also known as the Dibble House in Eldon, Iowa. Wow, how cool. Yes, yes. Oh, Kat, that is awesome. Good morning, dear. Oh, I'm so happy. I am wrapping my brain around opening up my shop again and offering things. And so I'm going to be making more too. And I don't want to do too many spoilers, but yes, that is awesome. Good for you, girl. Will you come back, Kat, and tell me how it goes? Will you tell me? I tend to do very well selling junk journals and albums at my craft fairs, and I hope you do too. So I hope you'll come back and tell me how it goes. I wish you all the best, my dear. Okay, so that's Junk Journal July. So I do have that to finish, but first, I kind of want to go back to my journals that I've been making for the craft fair. That was the perfect segue, Kat, into what I want to work on a little bit this morning. Oh boy. Craft Lunch, right? Which are these. I want to get these done so I can move on to other things. And they're not far from being done. They're really not. But I think they need a little more work. Let's just take a look at them real quick. I'm trying to decide what I might put on these, as far as if I might put a cover on this besides the flowers. I'm not sure. I think the first thing I'm going to do is try to tie ribbon around them. Well, not try, but I'm going to tie ribbon around them and see if that fixes it for me, if I'm good with that. These are still very, very basic. I did go in and do the sheet load variation on these. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I took this month's sheet load as inspiration for the journals. And I did add that, and then I just added random ephemera in the 2 pockets for each one. When my mom saw him, she liked the bird. She was shopping my stash. And of course she wants a Wizard of Oz. So that's what I've done to those. So these just need ribbon. I'm going to start with ribbon. I was just thinking the ones with flowers might need something else, but I don't think these need anything else other than ribbon. So we need to put ribbon around those. And then I'll consider them done. For my Wizard of Oz, I want ribbon around them, I think. And then I keep having a feeling of adding something here, like maybe lace, maybe trim of some sort. I kind of just feel like adding something, or stickles, I was even thinking. Okay, a couple of them I did fussy cut the crew and put them in front, but I only did 2 like that because I also kind of liked them without the crew on there. So I left 3 without them and put them on the others. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure that these are done. They don't have a ton of ephemera, but they have a little bit, real simple. Again, these are meant to be an inexpensive price point for people who want a journal, but, you know, aren't committed to buying one that's really detailed. So that's what these are designed for. And I just love them. My mom has already claimed one. I knew she would. And I need to get one off in the mail. I made really simple cards, A2 cards as well. Each one has a little card in the back. So that's the work I've done on them so far. And I'm just trying to decide how I'm going to trim out Oz, and then I need to add fabric. Hey there, Beth. Aww. Aw, Kat, you're so sweet. Thank you. That warms my heart. What a sweetie. How you doing, Beth? Falling down the rabbit hole, going to try the stack and whack today. Oh my gosh. Well, Beth, please do not do what I did yesterday. That was a train wreck. I will show you the right way real quick if you want, but don't do it that way. These covers are done. I kind of like them simple like this. I don't know if I'll tie fabric around these. I did add ephemera to the insides just a little bit. They are still pretty basic. Again, which is intentional and good and fine, especially for a craft fair. So yeah, but they're pretty much done. I think these might be done. I don't know if I'll tie ribbon around them, but I could. I may get going with the ribbon and I decide to do it. When I was going through, I've been trying to clean out my craft room. I found these random Christmas tags, a whole bunch of them. And I thought I will just put these in these journals. So that is one thing we can do real quick, is add some Christmas tags. So put those, and then this little circle tag is super cute. I think I might just glue that right there. Okay, so I think that one's done. So yeah, you guys, I just want to finish these projects and put them behind me and be finished so that I can start August rip-roaring and ready to go. That's the idea. The stacked and whacked is a whole lot of fun, and it's very efficient. When I went back, Beth, I added the link to my video yesterday. I added the link to my original one, which I made a whole bunch and only took me, I noticed, an hour and 15 minutes. Like, it should be a quick process. I just fumbled it yesterday. It happens. So, ooh, I made a cool tag for this one, just with scraps. I had a bunch of scraps and made a tag. Put that in there like that. This already has a couple of tags back here. I'll add another one. Oh, this one needs some love. This is kind of what I do. I just go through, that's the same. And I just kind of keep thumbing through my journals until I feel like, okay, that's good. That's enough. So some of them are still kind of blank, but it's okay. All right, so the Christmas ones may be done. I also have these belly bands that I made with Junk Journal July. This one would not go in the Christmas ones, but I was thinking these could if I wanted to add anything. But I think they're okay. I think I'll just set those to the side. Maybe these will go in the nature journals since I feel like they need a little more. Finally, this one, and my mom was like, oh, I want some made out of patterns but not beach themed, so I have my work cut out for me now. I'm going to her house today. She got a new sewing machine, and I'm gonna show her how to use it, and we're gonna just be crafty. I think these are done too. Yeah, these are done. And I don't know if I'll add fabric to these either, but these are done. So that's what I need to work on. It sounds really boring. I kind of don't want to just sit here and cut. Let's just do a couple. How about that? This is a project, because again, this is a project I can take to my mom's house and do there. If we're just sitting around being crafty together, I can tie ribbon around my journals there. But let's just do a couple. And then let's move on to something more fun. I have to find some ribbon first. Why don't we use some of this seam binding? I bought this a year or so ago. Let me use some of this. I love this color right here. Sorry if you hate the sound of plastic. Those are the nature sounds of the craft room. They're just naturally occurring. So yeah, I'm just going to use a seam binding. Find the center of the journal, wherever that is. Oh yeah, the coloring pages are the center. And tie it around. It doesn't need to be too bombastic. It's fine to be simple. I just think it finishes it off nicely. Like, I just think that feels finished to me when there's just a little bit of something on there. Ooh, this yellow would be pretty with these. Not so much with that one. Let's do maybe this color. These are from My Scrap Cabin on Etsy. She sells like bundles, but she may also sell them individually. I don't know. I haven't shopped with her in a while, you know, like a year or so. I bought one bundle and still have it, so. But she does have a lot of different colors, which is nice. She had good shipping, good customer service, so. Okay. And if you don't like the ribbon at the top, just move it to the middle, wherever you do want it. If you like it in the middle, put it in the middle, wherever you want. Let's put this green with this guy. Yeah, so this is what I need to do with these. And I'm going to do it before the end of this month because I want it to be done. What you can do is take this and measure it. The most efficient way to do this would be to, if you find a length that you like, take it, measure it, and then cut all your pieces the same length. That's the mass making way of doing these sorts of tasks. So that's something I could do before I even leave the house today. I could take a length of this and measure it and cut all my pieces. We'll finish these last ones, these last two, and we'll move on to something else, something more fabulous. How big are your journals? These are an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper folded in half. For the most part. I mean, I do like variation. This is a coloring book page here, and I think it was 8 by 8, so it naturally is smaller. Sorry, I know y'all can't see everything. There you go. But these are 8.5 by 11 folded in half. Even my covers, that is tea-dyed cardstock. Now these I'm calling notebooks. Vintage styled notebooks is what I'm calling these, because that's kind of what they are. They're not really, they're just little notebooks. I don't know. You know, the covers are, some of them are doubled cardstock, but some are single. Like this one's just a single piece of tea-dyed cardstock. So it's not super heavy duty, but it is a good weight. And it works. But that's how I'm selling these, is as notebooks. Vintage style notebooks. Looking for the end of my seam binding here. There it is. Good morning, Jessica. How are you? Oh, you have seen me do it before. Okay. Well, I don't mind showing people since I really goofed it yesterday. And it only takes a second to do it and do it right. So we can do it. We'll do a little. Why not? Okay, there we go. All right. 5 done. Looky there. Cinnamon G, how are you? Heather, hi, sweetie. She's hopping on for a short time, loving the journals. Well, thank you, Heather, my sweet, sweet friend. Yeah, those were napkins. A lot of the covers were napkins. So Santa baby, wherever he went, he was a napkin. I don't know where to put him. And then these were napkins. All of these were just napkins. And Santa was too. I think it's the quickest, easiest way to cover these covers for these journals. There he is. He was at the bottom of the stack. And then, yes, he was a napkin as well. It's just so quick and easy, and it's, when you put enough matte medium on it, you know, it's not going to come up. It's durable enough. It really is sealed in there. Okay. Whacked and stacked. Stacked and whacked. Stacked and whacked. I always want to call it whacked and stacked, but that's not right. So let me grab some paper real quick. didn't she say real quick? But then I got to looking through my paper and had a hard time deciding which one. I was thinking about this collection yesterday, so I'm going to use it. It was from Spectrum. Mindless Crafting is where I got all of mine. Everybody was loving it so much, including myself, over in the Mindless Crafting community last year. So I have a healthy amount of it here. Gosh, it's going to be hard to tear this paper up, but we're going to do it. You know, let me, I don't think these are the right ones to do, but there's some at the back that'll work. So back here, this was a different version of it where it's just like kind of artsy. I want to use this instead of the ones that are more, that have more design to them. Okay, I think I want to do this stack instead. Yeah, I think I'll do this one. Just kind of looking through. This will be a good piece. Some of these don't have a lot to them. This will be a good piece. I don't want one with too much white space like that. This one will work. And then let's do this one. Okay. Alrighty then. So first things first, I'm going to cut these down to the size I want them to be. The size of card I want to make. So this is 6 by 8. Let's do one sheet at a time, shall we? 6, yeah, by 8. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut this down. And this is going to shock a lot of people, but I'm going to make some A2. I'm going to trim off the kind of white borders here. And okay, so off the 6-inch side, I just trimmed it down to 5, didn't I? No, 5 1/4. And then I'm going to cut it to 4. And then I can get 2 A2 panels from one sheet. And it doesn't have so much white on it. Okay. Bear with me. We're going to do that again a couple of times. Oh, the journals with the patterns. That is from KB. K as in Kim, B as in Bob. KB and Friends on Etsy. It's a digital kit, and she has a lot of them that are really fun like that. So, real good kits. Real fun. That's her style. And so I need to go back on and see if there's one that I think my mom will want. Okay. I'm going to take it down a little bit on each side because I don't want that to be completely lopsided. There we go. Kind of is anyways. Let's see, what were last night's parameters? I know it was an A2 card because I was like, meh. That's the technical sound. Meh. It was A2, it was Tea Party Colors. Oh yeah, House Pet. And what was the last thing? I can't remember. Yes, Heather, that is so beautiful. And definitely 49th and Market is right up my alley. That's for sure. Let's pick out some of these that we may have to flip sides and stuff. I'm going to take, well, first of all, there's kind of two different color stories going on here. Like there's the reds, the orange and the green. And then there's like real pink stuff. So let's put this over here. Let's see what's on the back of some of these. Ugh, boring. I mean, not boring. Boring for what we're doing, but not if you're using it for a different way. Sounded harsh. I didn't mean that. But, okay, let's find 5. It looks like it's going to have to be the pink. And, do they... making some decisions and choices here because we want to break it up enough to make it interesting. I might end up pulling in this red. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to have the geometric. I'm going to have 2 washes of color, and then I'm going to have 2 that are kind of this. Yeah, what do you know? They're from the same piece of paper. They have these strips on them. So those are going to be my pieces. And this is going to be really hard to tear, but this could happen to you. You could choose a paper collection that is thick like this and hard to tear. So the main thing, like I mentioned yesterday, is keeping them together and flush on the edges with each other. You don't want that getting off, but this is going to be interesting. See, you're going to have to like tear a little and make sure to hold pieces together. Okay, there's one. Those go together. All right, and then we'll just kind of dissect this edge right here. All right, this one's going to be kind of tricky because a lot of the papers kind of look alike. I think yesterday ended up working, honestly, in my favor because the book pages added a variation. Okay, so I'm going to go like this. Okay. I'm going to separate these out for different cards. So this represents 5 different cards. Okay, and now this one needs a corner piece. This one needs this piece. Yeah, I'm getting confused already. This one is gonna go here. This one can go there. And then I'm gonna go, I remember there is an easier way to do this. Oh yeah, this is gonna get confusing the way I'm doing this. Just go back and watch my other video. It's better. It's better that way. Okay, I'm gonna pull from the bottom and mix these up like that. Okay, so this one needs this piece, and this one needs this piece. This one needs this one. I think it's gonna work. Famous last words. Those can just go down here. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, which is one of the things that's confusing me. Let's put this one here, this one here, here, here. Okay. This one needs all three because I got confused by this piece down here. See, I do it to myself. Okay. These two pieces are the same. Oh, I don't want to pull the purple. Okay, I'm going to put that one there. Put this one down here. And then let's see. There is an easier way. I think these two are the same piece. Okay, I think this will be varied enough. Everybody has a piece. There really is a better way. Let's just put one together. Okay, let's put this one together, the one that was like forgotten. Let's see what happens. It's not going to go all the way to the top because these aren't 4x6. This one goes here. It would be better to cut your index card down to the size of the card that you want, but this will be fine. And then this one's going to go here. Oh, they match. So we don't want that. Let's bring this one over. And this one's going to go here. And this one's going to go here. And oh, that'll work. That'll be fine. These are from the same sheet of paper. Let's do this one. Okay. I'm like, let me show you the real way, and I still got confused, but we worked it out. It wasn't like yesterday. Oh my goodness. Okay. But yesterday is still important because I showed you a way to recover. It was frustrating. It wasn't really ideal, but you did get a way to recover. Okay. Now, I'm just going to trim off this top part. If I slap a pet on here, this might be able to be my craft roulette card, because those could be tea party colors. And I happen to have a pet nearby, both in stamp form and in fur form. And I have these little teacups nearby too. Come here, little doggy. Come here, little kitty. Yeah, I got these right here on my desk waiting to be used. I wonder if they can sit in a teacup. I don't know. Let's just stamp it out and see. That's right. Get some Franken cards going. Linda Gorman, Natalie, hi. Why am I awake? Oh, Natalie, it's okay. If I would just be more quiet, I might be able to put you back to sleep. Let's see. We're just messing around. I'm just messing around. I don't know what y'all are doing. Y'all may be doing something more important than that. Let's see. Grab some cardstock. Oh my goodness. down to my last 2 sheets. I keep forgetting to bring over more cardstock for myself. Oh boy, we've got kind of a mess going on here. Let's put these over here. I have a feeling we're going to end up putting these cards together. I kind of can't just leave them in piles. But let's make our craft roulette card. I am determined to be at card 52 by my birthday. So this will be my card for this week. Then I have to do one next week and I'll be there. That was a goal I actually set at the beginning of the year, was to make it to Club 52 and craft roulette. I've been watching for years, but I just don't submit a card every week. What a cute little teacup. Let's see if this little pup will fit in there. I love this puppy. It makes me think of Blossom, my mom's new dog. She'll be a year old in September. Time flies. I'm going to stamp her all the way out, but we might cut her a little differently. How you doing, Miss Gloria and Miss Linda? TR, I love that you love Frankenpaper like me. My birthday is August 14th. Hey, Brian. Hey, Desiree. Going to the post office. Well, that's a good sign. That's a good thing. It was a while back, but my post lady came by the house and knocked on the door, and she's like, I have a registered letter for you. And I was like, she's like, do you want it? Do you want to sign for it? And I was like, I don't know. Who's it from? She's like, it's from your property management. And like almost everybody's getting one. And I was like, oh, yeah, go ahead. I'll sign for it. It was just a HOA fine for something stupid, which is usually the case. Not a big fan. I don't know if I've told y'all this. I'm pretty sure I have. Probably back when I got that fine, I told you that I want to become the president of the HOA, and at the very first meeting be like, this is disbanded, this is over, everyone go home. There is no more HOA. Just a little pipe dream of mine. I don't think I'm going to fussy cut him all the way. I need to stop myself because down here at the bottom, because I might not use his full body. He may just be popping out of the teacup. But yeah, I just want to go in and dismantle the whole group and send everyone home. And then I'll be done. I'll be finished. I'll have completed my mission. I mean, I know we knowingly bought a house in a community with an HOA, but like, it's nearly impossible to find one that doesn't have it. Oh well, such is life. Let's make a card. Okay. This little cutie, I'm just gonna line him up. Yeah, he's gonna sit inside the little teacup and be adorable. That's his job. So let me, I think I'll color that. I was thinking about leaving it black and white, but I think I will add a little bit of color. Let's color them up like Buttercup. Make a little Buttercup. Maybe this will be my mom's birthday card. And let's put a lot of blues in on the teacup, blue and yellow, just to kind of bring in some different colors. So I'm going to make the teacup blue. I might even just do blue and white with just pops of yellow right there. And then this is going to be buttercup. Buttercup, buttercup, buttercup. Go home, be happy. That's right, Kat. That's what I would tell him too. Like, have you ever heard of card making? It's this really great hobby. You might really enjoy it. It could quickly become your new obsession, and you could not think about the fact that I didn't bring my trash cans in 5 minutes after the truck drove away. Just introduce them all to card making. I brought a card sketch. I have everything cut. Let's just try card making and see if that can be your new thing. There's a whole community on YouTube. You'll love it. You'll never have to think about your neighbor's yard again, because you'll be too busy in your craft room to be worried about it. That's my pitch. I think there's enough people who probably would want to see it disbanded that I could even run with an honest campaign of like, I just want to disband the HOA. That would probably get me voted in. I'm not even going to color these real specifically anymore. I'm just going to kind of add some color. And then I think I will do a light blue back here, even though we're not technically going to see it because the little pup is going to cover all that up. Let's get a different blue. And I may still add the yellow. I'm using my Tim Holtz Distress watercolors. I just think they're perfect for coloring stamped images. I've always liked to watercolor my stamped images. So that's what I'm using if you're curious. We'll color this blue too. And then they don't come like this. I bought all the sets and arrange them by color family. They don't come by color family, just so you know. They come in happy little rainbows, and you could pick your favorite version of a rainbow. Like if you like jewel tones or pastels or whatever, you could try to pick them that way if you just wanted. I think you can also buy them individually. It might be good to just buy one. That's what I did to see if I liked it. I don't know what this is. This is kind of bothering me, but whatever. I'm just going to color it yellow and move on. Okay, so that's good enough for my teacup. Buttercup is next. She has these adorable patches right here around her eyes. Her real name is Princess Buttercup Blossom. But she also goes by Blossom or Buttercup. And then she is so precious. She has spots, little spots all over her, different colors. She's just the cutest. She's a big old rascal too, but I love her. She came to our house last weekend for a play date with Fazzy. She has dark spots too. Otherwise she's white, so this will be easy. She has little dark spots around her nose. Oh, she's so cute. Okay, there's Blossom. Alrighty. Oh, that water pen's empty. Des, are you going live today? If so, what time? I could probably turn your channel on when I'm at my mom's house crafting. We're going to craft in the living room. She got a brand new sewing machine, and I'm going to show her how to use it. I keep trying to get her to be a paper crafter, y'all, but she's just not into it. She likes my paper crafts. She likes, you know, trading with me and using my journals and gifting my journals, but she's just not that into it. This is not watercolor paper. This is just regular cardstock. So if you're thinking those should blend more, you're right, but they probably blend better on actual watercolor paper. But that's Blossom. She is that cute. And then go right into the lemons on these cups. This little teacup. And this is totally a Blossom move, to jump into your teacup. If she was small enough, she would, but she's a big old girl. I went and met up with the lady who gave her to my mom, back in June, and just told her how much we love her and thanked her for her, and talked more about what kind of dog is she again. She's such an interesting mix. You know, mutts. Mutts have, like, you know, they're just different. They're mutts. So she has kind of a long body but short legs, but she's big. She weighs about 65 pounds. So she has part pit, part not basset, blue heeler, and what was the other one? There was one other, I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, it's Border Collie, Pit, and something else. There we go. I'm gonna do some of it in gold. I always love teacups that have like a little bit of gold on them because they're just more fabulous that way. Not today. Fingers crossed tomorrow. Oh, cool. I'm creating a huge detailed colored pencil course. Wow. Coming out in the fall. Stay tuned. I'm sure you'll hear my screams while filming. Oh, Des. Oh, I can't wait. I just actually got some new colored pencils the other day because I was getting the kids' school supplies. And I already have the Prima, so I don't need any other color pencils. I have good ones. But I bought my son the Amazon Basics, and they are so good. And they were on sale, like an incredible deal, and I just went ahead and got myself a set of them too. Like, I got him a set of them last year, and let's just say they were used or lost, misplaced. They're somewhere. And so I got him another set this year, and I got myself one too, and Sparkle Heart. We all got a set. I really like them. Okay, just a little bit of gold. A little bit of gold for good measure. There we go. These stamps, in case you're curious, come from Red Lead Paperworks. A Cup of Creativity, redleadpaperworks.com. I love them. Okay, let's finish this up. Hey, does anybody know? Can you tell me, any of my craft roulette friends hanging out here right now, what was the fourth random parameter last night? I can't remember it, and I need to add it to this card. Hey, Michelle. Yes, they're very creamy. They're very good if you're on a budget. I recommend them. Like, I got a 24 pack for $4, $4.99. And they are excellent colored pencils. And colored pencils, for me, it's watercolor or colored pencils. I don't do a lot with alcohol markers. It's not that there's anything wrong with them. There's not. It's me. I'm the problem. Cue the Taylor Swift song. Stripes. Oh, of course. Is there any stripes? Stripes. Cool. Done. Yay. Okay. There's Buttercup and a teacup. Aww. Princess Buttercup. I need to put a crown on her, don't I? She needs a crown. That's Princess Buttercup. Crowns, crowns, crowns. I've got just the thing for that. Long live the queen. The junk journal queen. Alrighty. Oh gosh, y'all. I'm going to have to put these other cards together because now they're just shoved over and they will never be put together again if I don't. I could cut up that crown. Let's just see. I'm going to have to size up a crown for her. I have this kit digital as well. This is from Sweet Pea Curiosities. Bought the book on Amazon. She sells, if you don't print, but you want her stuff, which, I mean, her stuff's amazing. You can always buy it in book form on Amazon, already printed for you. Okay, I think those are my smallest crowns. So we've got this one, that's too big. Those two are too big. That one might work. And I thought there was one, I think that's too small. I wonder, I don't know about that one. Is that it? I thought there was another one. Come here, Buttercup. Can't tell you how many times I've said that in the last year. Come here, Buttercup. That's definitely too small. This is too big. We don't want her having to wear a crown that large. That one's too small. That doesn't really scream crown to me. Oh, I found it. We'll use this one. Okay. Just do that. Got a crown. She really just needs a tiara, doesn't she? Because she's a princess. She's not the queen. Whatever. I'm not going to go on a hunt for a tiara right now. We could make one. Maybe we will if I don't like this. We might have to make her a tiara. But I'll try this first. Nope, that's got to go. I don't want to cut it. All right. about the right size. So cute. I think I have to cut out the little bit in the middle. Let me catch up to y'all. The doggy and the teacup is everything. That's Princess Buttercup. This is my craft roulette card for this week. I am just on it, you guys. Uh-oh. I need to extend that more. Getting my craft roulette card done and everything. I need to switch out the blade on this craft knife. It's dull, but I'm really scared because that's when, you know, I have a missing shard of a razor blade like this somewhere in this craft room still that I've never found from the last time I tried doing that. So I need like safety goggles. I need a sterile environment so if something goes wrong I can find the missing pieces of the blade. And my craft room is not a sterile environment. There is stuff everywhere. It literally will be lost in here forever. I have a feeling. I don't even look for it anymore. Which is probably really dangerous. Because it could have like fallen into something and then I could have gotten that something out and now it could be on the floor, but I do still use it as a warning to anyone else who wants to come in here. Like, yeah, you can come in, but there's a razor blade missing in here. Oh yeah, I'm glad I cut out that middle piece. This is good. I'm good with this. I have to decide how, if I want to pop anything up or just glue everything down. Aw, Princess Buttercup. Desiree, you gotta go? Headed off to the post office? I hope that goes well. Oh, Kat, that's where you met me? Is Craft Roulette? Awesome. I love Mary and the whole Craft Roulette community. There we go. Oh, shnikes. Hold on. This is going to be messy, but I have to do it. I have to cut out that area right there. I can't let that slide. It's already got glue on it, but I'm still committed to cutting it out. It's nothing a baby wipe can't clean up. Got it. Okay. Now we're there. There we go. Yeah, this will definitely be my mom's birthday card. Her birthday is the day after mine. So she's August 15th. Alrighty. She is gonna love this. Alrighty then. Bye, Rhonda. I didn't get to say hi, but hi and goodbye and good night and sweet dreams. And Desiree as well. Not sweet dreams and not good night, but bye-bye. Have a good day. I'll look for you tomorrow if I'm around. We're supposed to go to the water park. So we'll see. Okie dokie. Let's put it on a card base. I'm laughing because it's like, do I even have A2 card bases anymore? I don't know. Probably. Possibly. I think I found some. I did. Are y'all watching the cardathon with Tracy and Bill today on Mindless Crafting? They're going to be live for like 4 hours, making a bunch of cards. I love Tracy's cards. And I just love Tracy and Bill. She's coming up on Craft Roulette. I can't wait. Ooh, that is so cute. I love it. That makes me happy. Little buttercup. All right. I should sign this as if it's from Buttercup. Sorry, I'm such a rascal, Mom. Well, that would work for both me and Buttercup. God bless my mother. Oh, both of her girls are rascals. Yeah. Oh, that is so cute. Okay. It's not really done though because I got to do the inside. But it sure is cute. Let's just pop a piece of this on the inside. I can write over that very easily. And then I'll put a sentiment on it as well. You know what? I got out my Project Life cards. I've been trying to go through things, y'all. I need to purge. Okay. Anyways, I got out my Project Life cards. I might have one that I could put right there. Found a couple. I think will work. Yeah. 2 Project Life cards. I like that it says love. I can just stack those right there. Alrighty. What's next? I don't know. What do y'all want to do next? What time is it? We have been here. Wow, already? Golly. I guess I should go. I'm just going to be sitting here crafting. I feel like I should keep my lives shorter these days. I don't know. That's funky and fun. I think it will work. Of course, I'm going to put happy birthday in here. I love having blocks that just say happy birthday on my desk. Even though I have a million stamp sets with sentiments, this always wins. All right. I may end up covering that up later, but you get the point. That's it. That's enough for now on that. Oh my gosh, but it is so cute. I couldn't decide. Well, I knew I had to have the dog when I saw these sets, but then the cat, if you're a cat person, there's a cat too. Adorable. Let me just clean these up real quick like. Well, hey, Beck. Hey, Debbie. Smoky, Wyoming. Oh, God bless. I hope that fire ends soon. Man, Yeah. All, wildfires are scary and can be so hard for people's health, you know. Oh, thanks. I'm glad y'all like it. I love it too. Well, y'all didn't say you love it, but I love it. It's just perfect because it looks just like Buttercup. I'll show you Buttercup. And then I'll stop talking about her, but it's like, you know, they're family members. And she's the newest family member. This is a little selfie with me and Buttercup the other day when I went to pick her up last weekend and bring her to my house. That's her. She doesn't like riding in cars. She gets really nervous, but she'll do anything for me. So I'm trying, I take her to get pup cups and take her to Dairy Queen and get her a pup cup. I bribe her with lots of hugs and kisses and pup cups. So she's like, okay, fine, let's go. But I'm going to nervously sit in the middle of the car and watch everything you do. Okie dokie. I had all my red leads out the other day. Well, not all of them, but I had a lot of them out the other day. What's next? We'll go ahead, if y'all don't mind, and put, oh brother, put these together because look what I've created. That's a problem. There's 4 cards there. There's supposed to be 4 cards there. Anyways. Ay, ay, ay. I know, isn't she sweet? She is the sweetest. Like, she's such a cuddle bug, and she's just wonderful. Fazzy's just outside my door probably going, and what about me? Oh my goodness, we took him for a walk last weekend, and my hubby is our dog's like person. Like, we've already talked about that. But he was walking Buttercup because my shoulder is getting way better, y'all. But it's still healing and recovering. And Buttercup is very powerful and not well trained. So I was like, you walk Buttercup, I'm gonna walk Fazzy, and we'll take him on a walk. And Fazzy was like, that is my dad. Get away from my dad. My mom likes to travel up to see my brother, and I usually watch her dogs when she's gone, and I've always had to go out to her house at least 2 or 3 times a day when she's gone to watch the dogs. Well, now she just has one dog, and we're trying to get Buttercup and Phasma to be fast friends so that Buttercup can just come stay at our house when my mom is gone, and we'll keep her company. And so that's what we're working towards. Okay, maybe these will line up. Let's go ahead and cut this down to 5 1/4. Nima, how you doing? All right. 5 1/4 by 4. Alrighty then. Done. These Dollar Tree index cards are not thick, but they make a great base for this, for like collage and stuff. They're perfect. All right. Let's see what happens. I try to glue these together. You know, I sometimes feel bad if I feel like, gosh, I'm doing the same thing again, but maybe that's good. You know, I think a lot of times you watch channels, and I've already talked about this before too, where it's like every time you watch a new video, it's like, and I was caught in this for a long time too, where it's like you have to do a new thing. like you're constantly spinning your wheels trying to come up with something new to show everyone. Well, sometimes you just find things you like to do and you just keep doing it. And I feel like that's more realistic to like probably how most people actually craft who don't make videos, you know? I think it's pretty realistic. And so I'm not going to feel bad about it anymore, is all I'm trying to say. We're just going to do what we do here. And basically, my videos are just a glimpse into my life and my crafty journey. So this is what we're doing. I have a feeling all of these cards are going to end up with a teacup and a dog or a cat sitting in the teacup. Pam Bell, how you doing? Ave, how you doing? Ilana, hello. Good morning. Every time I see your last name, Abernathy, I think of a friend of mine, Louis Abernathy. Any relation? How did I meet him? I worked in a hippie shop. It was a really cool hippie shop on a college campus. And I think that that's where I met him, but I can't remember for sure. No, maybe I met him at a restaurant. Anyways, he was a video guy. He was in Titanic. He worked on the movie Titanic, and then he actually had like a cameo spot in it. Anyways, he was a character. And every time I see your last name, Abernathy, I think of him because he's the only other Abernathy that I've ever known. Alrighty. That worked. It's very, I don't know if I love it, but I think basically by the time we put something over it, it'll be fine. It's done. We've got that going for us. Look, I think there's too many pieces over here. These cards should have 5 pieces. This one has 6. This one has 4. Let's troubleshoot and see what happens. Aww. Oh, TR's hubby just made her the perfect breakfast. Sounds like my hubby. He's pretty amazing like that too. Oh my goodness, he made the best tacos I've ever had in my life. I guess about 2 weeks ago. The thing is the kitchen kind of stresses him out. He won't admit it, but it's true. And then when he gets stressed, I get stressed because I'm sensitive. I'm too sensitive. Okay. And I think this piece goes here, but we don't want that one because it's too matchy-matchy. So I think this piece will go here. We did it. It's like a little puzzle. We figured it out. But he can cook. Man, I love his spaghetti. He makes the best home fries, like with fresh rosemary out of the garden. Oh man, they are the best. And then he made the best tacos I've ever had. Like ever had. I've had a lot of tacos. I live in South Texas and I love Mexican food. I've had a lot of them. Oh. Yeah, that's a song, isn't it? A Gloria, My Little Buttercup with the Sweetest Smile. Um, I can only think of it from Three Amigos. My little buttercup with the sweetest smile. Yeah. Oh my gosh. We watched Three Amigos not that long ago. It was probably 2 months ago. There's certain movies that you just, I don't know, that we have to watch. We have to revisit. That's one of them. I can remember watching Three Amigos at slumber parties growing up. Oh my gosh, Gloria. Is it Ilana or Elena? Um, I want to say Ilana, but it may be Elena. Y'all live across the lake from each other? How cool is that? I love that. Look at you making connections. Elena, okay. My friend's daughter has same spelling, but they pronounce it Ilana. Alana. I'll have to remember that you're Elena. I don't know why the kitchen stresses him out, Kim. I think it's just, I don't want to say multitasking, but then I kind of do. Too many irons in the fire. I don't know, but it just he just gets uptight and stressed out, and then I'm like, get out of there. Get. I got this. But I hate doing laundry, and he doesn't. So laundry makes me angry when I have to sit and fold a bunch of laundry. I get like, but he doesn't. So I take care of the kitchen. He takes care of the laundry. And no one's frustrated. It's a lovely thing. I can't believe I ever worked retail where there was clothing. All right, one more. We may even just use some of the ephemera I have for this collection. We can see if there's anything that strikes our fancy, and then I will let you guys go. I was just going to show real quick the stacked and whacked again, and here I am making 5 more cards. I don't know how to stop myself. I want to go to Ireland. Hi, Deborah. Aw, thank you, sweetie. Yeah, I want to go to Ireland. I was in the UK, but we never made it out of London when I was there. And I want to go to Scotland, Wales, and Ireland. Before my dad passed, I had him do the DNA thing, and I've got a lot of Scottish, Irish, all of that. And I've just always been fascinated with it all. So I'd love to go. Just, it looks to be so gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous. And I love rain. So, and I love the ocean, even though that doesn't look like, from the pictures I've seen, it's not really the water you go, not like the beachy ocean, but it's still the ocean. And I love the ocean. I do not know why I don't live by the ocean. I need to live by the ocean. I even married an islander, and I still don't live by the ocean. I'm landlocked. I am glad I'm only 3 hours from the beach, though. Okay. Alrighty. There's that. Okie dokie. Here we go. We've got 4 more of those, and somewhere in this craft room of mine, I have a bag of ephemera that goes along with it. It's right here. Let's just take a look. Yeah, we can make something. We could finish these real quick. I was thinking about putting dogs and cats. We do have these frames. Oops, hearts. Okay, hold on. These need to go over here. I'm just so glad, you guys, that I didn't push those to the side and never put them together again. I kind of know my tendencies by this point. I kind of know that it's highly likely that that could happen. These are just scraps from when I had played with this before. Oh, I remember making that paper, kind of. Okay, let's get to the actual ephemera. Let's see how many frames we have, and if the frames are the right fill. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if I really like that black. We could change the color of it. Are there any other frames, and are they smaller? There's these. Oh, there's what I'm looking for. Is there only 3 of them? Oh, Fazzy's snoring. Can y'all hear her? Okay. Some of these have a lot of purple, which I feel like the frame would get lost, but that one will work there. And we've got pink. Let's put the pink on this one. Okay. And then we have the black, which we can change. Is this a frame? No. I think that's all the frames. Okay. No problem. Might be fun to put one of these behind a piece of ephemera. Okay. Let's get a look with this card. I think we just need the dog and the cat. We don't need the teacup and the crown. That's just a special one-off kind of thing. I think I could just simply stamp out the dog and the cat. Might not even color them this time. Just stamp them out. And I think that would work. Let's use this as an example. Oh, that would be so cute. Let's do it. Okay, what size is this? This is, let's call it 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Hey there, Angela. How you doing? Your daughter-in-law's from Ireland. Pam has Irish on both sides of the family. Look at that. That's awesome. Okay. Paper, paper, paper. I know I had... How do y'all put up with me? Oh my gosh. I'll never forget my mom going, when my husband and I were engaged, she's like, so you really think you can put up with her? Okay. So you really think you're up for that? Thanks a lot, Mom. Okay. 2 3/4. We only need 4 of these. So 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Will that work? Maybe, but I'll just cast it off to the side. Yes, Ave, Mindless Crafting will be doing a cardathon for like 4 hours. Tracy and Bill will be live on the Mindless Crafting channel, and they will be making cards. Highly recommend that one. Desiree said she's not going live today, but she's going to try to go live tomorrow over at Include a Thank You. Well, and I don't know about anybody else. But maybe. But maybe. PM Artist Studio goes live on Sundays. Monica Taylor. I love Monica Taylor. She goes live on Sundays as well. I will forever love Monica Taylor. She's the first person who believed in me. No, but she was. She was the first person who was like, I'll put you on my design team. I only had like 100 subscribers or something. And she believed in me. And she was so sweet. And she still is. And I just love her anyways. I love her style. I love her personality. I just love her, period. I love lots of people. I have a lot of love to give. All right. So we're going to do 2 cats and 2 dogs. But those are the people that I know of who are doing lives this weekend. Okay, 2 cats. Time for the pups. Desiree, our friend Jean, you might have remember her. She just got her stamps and she's real excited. She ordered some of your stamps and she's excited to get them, or she just got them this week. She was sharing the other day. In a live with Tracy, Not Afraid of Color. I have mine out and ready. I was actually woke up daydreaming about some things I want to do with my Desiree stamps. Of course, very mixed media. I need could make a journal with them. I made that little art journal, but I need to make another journal with them too. I need to make a bunch of birthday cards, like masculine birthdays, because in our family, the dudes are up next. Well, a bunch of ladies are in August, and then it's all about the dudes. The dudes are all October, November. So I was thinking, oh gosh, I need to make a bunch of masculine birthday cards and get ahead of the game. Because it never fails that I'm always like, I've got 200 cards and not one that I would give to my brother-in-law, father-in-law, whoever it is. It's like, I'm going to have to craft for them in advance. Okie dokie. Now, we could leave these plain, but I don't know if we will. Let's just get these frames back out. Line everything up. Oh, they are adorable. Okay, question is it covers up a lot of our Franken paper, which isn't a bad thing, but I love all that chaos right there. So I could fussy cut them. Do I want to color them real quick like? That's what I'm trying to decide. And how do I want to color them? Do I want to color them like a dog and a cat would be colored? Or do I want to kind of just splatter some bright paint on them like they've been mischievous and gotten into trouble? Who, Tracy and Bill? They might not go live today? Is that who you're talking about? Sorry. If you're looking for a YouTube sale, I believe Spectrum Art Creations has one starting at about 3 p.m. Oh, that's cool. Into those carousel stamps. Ooh, which ones did you get, Des? Did you get them? I have been back. I didn't go crazy, but let me see if they're in here. I don't know if they're in here yet. I guess they're not in here with me yet. Wait, yep, they are. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I did it. I got the Mouse King. I got the Fazzy Waz as a nutcracker, a real nutcracker, and then I had to get the carousel, the Ferris wheel, I mean. I did. It's just so cool. I love Ferris wheels. And nutcrackers is a total thing in our house. So that's all I got. I was good. I was good. I was good. You got the horse. Oh, I liked the seahorse. The deer. I like the deer too. Yeah. Did I get the horse? There's a unicorn. Yeah. Such cool ones. Okay. What are we going to do, y'all? I need some voting to happen. Am I going to color these up the way I did Buttercup with like my Tim Holtz watercolors? Or I guess I could do both. Do that first and then make it look like they have like gotten into paint. And should I fussy cut any of these out? Let's just try fussy cutting real quick. Oh, you got the unicorn. Yeah, yep. I almost talked myself into all of them, thinking, that would be a really cool journal. I could put a different one on each page. And I stopped myself. Such discipline. Yeah, I really need to release that video, but they did such a good job. I really loved their booth and the things that they make. Oh, yeah, I think I liked them. I like them fussy cut. What do y'all think? Where did I find them? Find those stamps, the Stamp-listic? They are only sold. I'm not, that's my chair, y'all. I was rubbing up against my chair. They're only sold on their website and nowhere else. Well, at craft fairs or stamp places and conventions, and then on their website, stamplistic.com. Made in America. Really cool. Good quality. I met the owner. She's so cool. She's really, really cool. And I liked everyone who worked in the booth with her. I'm pretty sure they've been doing this for a long time. But I just don't go to a lot of those things. So that's where those came from. Hey, Flo. Okay, what do y'all think? Oh, Vicky said bright paint. Yeah, I think that would be kind of fun, right? And fussy cut. Okay, we're thinking some of the same things. Okay, I think the bright paint would be fun, but I kind of feel like I also have to do just simple coloring for them if I'm going to do that. Just try not to do a crazy long life, and here we are. I'm so sorry. It's real-time crafting. Don't know what else to say. All right, I'm gonna make this like a calico cat. I like calicos. Do you know calico is not a breed? It strictly relates to the coloration, but it's not actually a breed. Maybe lots of people knew that and I was the only one unaware, but learned that the other day. Make this a cute little calico. I don't need to color the whole thing because calico has some white too. I'm just going to add little patches of color here and there. Just a little dab will do. What a cutie. Okay. Get my water brush. Check out what y'all are talking about. Oh, good. I'm glad. Okay. Thanks, Kat. She said, don't be sorry. We're having fun. Oh, good. I feel bad. I'm taking up y'all's time. I appreciate y'all watching and hanging out with me. And those that catch it in the replay, I have to catch a lot of things in the replay too. There we go. Little cutie. I don't know if I can splatter that with paint now, because it may be too much. There's some paint splatter behind him. And what we're probably going to do is add some, there's a bunch of hearts in here. If I can get them. This kit had a bunch of hearts. We could add little hearts too. Could happen. It could happen. All right. Off to the side. I think well, I'll fussy cut. I'll fussy cut. I gotta wrap this up soon though, because I have to go out. I may only fussy cut 2 and then I'll leave 2 unfussy cut. I need to get ready and go hang out with my mama. And we're gonna craft. So, maybe. She's like, well, we could go shopping. Guess where I get it from? Oh my goodness. Okay. We'll fussy cut one dog, one cat. I do like it fussy cut. I really do, because then we get to see more of the paper. I don't love the black frame. Am I the only one that doesn't love the black frame? Maybe. Maybe I am. And at the risk of messing it up, I'm still going to take that risk. And I'm going to hit it with a little bit of hickory smoke. Let's see what that does. And if I don't like that, I might add a different color to it. And if I don't like that, then we'll just heat emboss it with another color. Crafting in your sleep. I do that sometimes. All right. We are going to there's so many options of what I can do with this, but I think what I'll do is emboss it, because then we don't have to worry about dry time. I mean, I do have to use my heat tool and dry it, but that's it. Let's see. I'm looking for a scrap piece of paper. There's one. Let me get a color. Like that one. And we're going to alter this piece of ephemera. Okay, I'm going to give it a good coat of Onyx Black ink. Gosh, I might even just like it better now that it's really, really black. With that faded black, I wasn't a big fan of that. But the black just feels a little too much, and there's only 4 frames in the ephemera kit, so we're going to do this. If you don't like it, change it. That'll be fun. Alrighty. Sorry, you'll have to hear my heat gun, but I'll get to catch up on comments. Yeah, how's that going? I know you're missing your craft room, Ave. Oh, that would have been a good idea, Jennifer. Then I could have gotten my splatter in. That's a great idea. It's going to take a minute. Oh, Elena, your constant companion is a calico. I love that. Okay, it's starting to get there. This is going to be like super glossy and fun. Maritza, hi. Hola. ¿Cómo está? I know, isn't that bright color fabulous? Oops, I just touched it. That's okay. There we go. I'm going to dare to say that we improved that. Okay, clear the air a little bit anyways. And then I can take my mask off. I emboss with mask on, actually double mask. When I heat emboss. I try to take care of my lungs, y'all. My dad died of lung cancer. And that was a really difficult disease. And I don't know. I'm real careful with my lungs. Okay. Women, a lot of women who never even smoke get lung cancer too. I don't know what that's about. Anyways, I think that is so much better than black. It would look good with some splatter on there. I know what I think I know what I'm gonna do. I never use these. Can kind of just this spot. Kind of just draw some splatter on. That'll work. Just a little something. Oh, I love how shiny this is now, though. Cool. Buttercup. I'm going to make this one a little more simple. I'm just using the same colors for the cats and the dogs. It will be fine. All right, a little bit of water brush. There we go. Sorry, let me catch up to y'all. Miss the stamp brand of the Nutcracker. Dawn, that is Stampolistic. And they have so many Nutcrackers. I bet they have 15 different versions. These are just the ones I picked. Because that looks like my dog. You've got to have the Mouse King. And I wanted, this is Colonel Cashew. But Mouse King and Canine Cracker. That's Stampolistic. You have to go to stampolistic.com to get those. They don't sell on, you know, Simon Says Stamp or any of those places. No scrapbook.com, none of those places. They sell direct from their website, and helps keep their prices lower. Little cutie. Okay, so now we have a cat and a dog. Let's do these. I'm not going to fussy cut them. I'm just going to color them up real quick. Got people calling me already. This one, I think I'll just color with one patch over the eye. The other ones are definitely Buttercup inspired with the double patch. I'm gonna make it a little more brown. Put a little up here. Okay. Every dog is different, right? Cute. Now, calico time. These stamps are from Red Lead Paperworks. If you love the cat and the dog, check out Red Lead Paperworks. They have so many cool stamps. Sorry to enable y'all with all these, but there's just so much out there. I've been coming up with some concepts of products that aren't out there that I would like to work with. And thinking, should I make them? Should I sell them? I don't know. That's what stage I'm in with it, but there we go. And color up this little cutie. Just dragging out a little bit of that color so it's not stark white. Pick up a little bit more and put it up there. Okay, that'll do. Now we could splatter these. I also keep thinking about a stamp set that I have. Let me grab it. It's a series of stamp sets from Not Too Shabby. Huh, where are they? I thought those were right there. Let's see. If I can't find it quickly, we'll move on. Huh. They should be right here. Huh. Well, shucks. Can't find it. Shucks. It was a really cute stamp set. That's like an artsy stamp set that has splatter. Oh well, we'll do it another way. I wanted to just stamp on them because then I wouldn't get splatter everywhere. But we'll do... just a couple of these. Yes, the cat is red lead. And the nutcrackers are Stamp-listic. Y'all got it right. Oh, Gloria, what do you want to know? I'm catching up because as I shake, Gloria, Gloria, Gloria. Was this, what was the stamp company? I think I need the cat and the nutcrackers. Okay, we answered that. That was two different stamp companies. It was, these are red lead and the nutcrackers are red lead paperworks. And the nutcrackers are Stamp-listic. Okay, we answered that. Now you don't have to rewatch that part. Yes, it's better than black. I agree, that frame. I'm catching up, y'all. Sorry. For the cat. Oh, thanks, Dawn. Thank you for adding that link. Yeah, I don't have affiliate links for either one. And thanks for adding Stamp-listic's link. They also have a YouTube channel where they show, yeah, I love using small companies. Absolutely. I mean, I just like using things that I love. Don't get me wrong. But I do love promoting small businesses, small companies. That people do that shop small, you know, after Black Friday or whatever. It's like, I do that all the time. Oh, baby's crying. Oh. Tell your daughter. Although I know all stages have their challenges, these are the easiest. They're not even mobile. Oh, thank you so much, Dawn, for adding Desiree's link for her stamps. Yeah, I can't have cats. Both my husband and my daughter are allergic, so I get to have paper cats. Flo. Hey, Jessie. Good morning. It's so good to see you here. Shay's here. Hey, Shay. Late to the party this morning. Is this your... Oh, I have my craft roulette card. Right here, Paula Rice. Number 51. I'm going to make it to Club 52 for my birthday. That's right. Thanks for helping me. You and Sharon. Sharon lets me know how many cards I've submitted. I don't know if I love it, but I keep being intrigued by the idea of there being splatter and paint, like these little rascals got into something. It doesn't hurt. It's just paper. It doesn't hurt to make a couple of cards that are a little bit wild. think that's enough though. I don't mind it. It's growing on me. Okay, let's pop these in. Yeah, Paula, I was making my craft roulette card and then, well, you know, now I've made 5 of them by the time I get these done. Just put a little glue just on the edge here. There we go. Aw. Okay. I just think it works with this paper being all splattery and artsy. Our pets can be our muse, right? Okay. That one's done. Let's do this one. Oh, what a little cutie. All right, glue around the edge. Pop that in the frame. Gloria, I wish you could get both of them in one stop as far as the red lead and the Stamp-O-Listic. Okay, those 2 are done. Now we just need to glue these 2 real quick like and pop them on bases, and I'll let you guys go for real, for real, for real. Gotta go. Bye, TR. It was so great hanging out with you. Thanks for being here. I'm going to put her off to the side a little bit. I might even put her off to where she's actually touching the frame like that. Well, now, I don't know. I like them both. With the splatter, not fussy cut, and without the splatter fussy cut. I like them both. They're just different. Flo, you're funny. You're funny, Andrea. She was like, why am I enjoying that sound so much? Those are the nature sounds of the craft room. Plastic, shaking bottles of ink, stamping. Sometimes some other sounds. Okay, there we go. I need to color this one up black with patches of white for little Bobo, who's next door, our other new one. Oh, I'm so glad, Flo. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Thank you, Kat. Love the frame. Oh, I know. It looks so much different now that it's not black. I like it better. The black would be okay with the right card, but not with these. I needed bright colors. Okay. I'm going to put them on card bases, and we're going to go. And I'm just going to go out to my mama's house and craft from there. I won't be paper crafting. I'm pretty sure I'll just be helping her with her sewing machine. I might need to take some paper. Like, see, you can sew on paper. Like, I think my mom would make such interesting junk journals, and that's what I keep telling her. Like, I would love for her to make a junk journal, because who knows what she would put in it and how she would put it in there. I find beginners inspiring. You know, I actually, to be honest, you guys, I don't watch a lot of big card makers. I can't name one besides, like, Desiree. It's probably got the biggest channel that I watch as far as, like, number of subscribers or whatever. And I've always watched Desiree since I started in card making, because of her creativity. And, but I just honestly don't watch a lot of, well, and then there's Crafty Owl, but a big card makers. I honestly really like watching beginners and people new to the hobby. I just find it real inspiring what they do. And I felt like when I first started, you have fewer supplies and you have to get really creative, and you're not worried about putting 3 sequins or 5 sequins or 7 sequins. You're just doing whatever and having fun. And I like that kind of energy. So I just know my mom would make some wacky, fun stuff that would be very inspiring and very cool. I'm going to keep working on her. If my grandma was still here, I know she would be a junk journaler with me. She's where we all got the crafty bug from. My dad was an artist too, but definitely my grandma. She passed it on to all of us. And I know she would love junk journaling. Okay. I love this community too, Des. And we're all blessed to have you in it. I was thinking about it this morning when I was brushing my teeth, that what a gift that we have in YouTube. You know, a place you don't ever have to subscribe to my channel. You don't have to pay anything to be here and to be a part of my community. I appreciate thumbs up. I appreciate you subscribing. But I really just appreciate your comments and hanging out with me and spending time with me. And what a gift it is that we all have this ability to tap into this free community that is alive and, you know, pumping. And just, I mean, if I'm not somebody's brand, there is no shortage of other creators, you know, who can be and are. And I just love that it exists for everyone. It's free for everyone. No matter where you are, you can tap in and be a part of it. That's an incredible thing. And I love being a part of it. Okay. 5 cards. Little cuties. And then Princess Buttercup. She's the only one with a crown. 5 years. Brian, did we start around the same time? I don't know. I think I've been here 4 years. But congratulations, my friend. I think it would be really cute to add some hearts to some of these. There's no shortage of them in these ephemera kits. I won't do it now because I said we were going to wrap it up, and we are. I'm getting numerous text messages. I'm sure some of those are from my mom. So, but I think these would be really cute with some of the hearts on there. This is my craft roulette card. There's tickets. There's all kinds of things that could be layered on here. Okay, just to recap, the people going live today, Tracy and Bill will be going on anytime. I don't know what time. As far as I know, they were going to go live for the cardathon. Desiree is hopefully going to be live tomorrow. PM Artist Studio will be live tomorrow if you want gel printing inspiration. Yeah, and Craft Roulette was last night, so you could go back and watch the replay of that. Get a card in. Vicky was the guest, Vicky Ruda, and she's really sweet. So that's everything, you guys. Oh, good. Solar people are coming out to check on our system, finally. All right. All the things going on. Oh, thanks, Dawn. Where are the frames from? Kat, those are from the Spectrum Gardenia ephemera bits. Pretty sure, yep, they came in here. And there was 4 of them. And I used all 4. Where's the black one? There it is. I just colored it differently. But you can find frame if you can't find, because that collection's a little old. If you can't find this collection anymore, you can find frames out there. There's stamp sets, there's die. If you have a die cutting machine, there's dies that make frames, and you could die cut them out of different patterned papers. And then there's also already pre-cut ones that you can buy. Let me show you. Y'all haven't seen this yet. Let's see. Let me make sure I put them in here. Ah, yes. I have a collaboration, and I haven't shown y'all the thing yet, but you can buy pre-cut dies as well. These are kind of small, but yeah, there's also options like this out there. These are from Journal Say. That's who I did a collaboration with. And y'all won't recognize this album, but I turned this into an ephemera album to hold the stuff and talk about alligator mouth, right, Des? But this is an old photo album that I bought at the thrift store not that long ago. It was like 50 cents. And I have a whole video of how I turned it into this and decorated it. And now it holds my ephemera. But just a little old photo album from the thrift store. Well, we could just hang out here all day, couldn't we? But I have to go. Love you guys. Hope you enjoyed all of this. I have 5 really cute cards that make me very excited. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just gotta go. So I love that y'all love the alligator mouth stuff. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have the best weekend. Des, I'm going to try to catch you tomorrow, but we are going to the water park, so I might have to be on the replay crew. Because I'll be going down the biggest slide I can find at the water park. But I will see you guys all later, and love y'all so much. Bye.